This is me. When I first said yes to an artist residency in the Japanese countryside, I thought that the whole point was to work on my art practice, to learn new skills, but as time went on, I started to realize that the art is only a small part. The residency became an exercise in letting go, an invitation in trusting the process, in stillness. These video diaries are memories of my very special time here, which feels dreamlike in many ways, marking a time of curiosity, fluidity, and connection back to myself. Good morning. It is officially day one of the residency. I actually cannot believe that I'm here right now doing this. I feel like I'm pinching myself at every single moment. I turn around one corner and everything's just even more beautiful than the next. I can't wait to show you guys everything. Look at my tiny room in Tokyo for the night. The wallpaper and the bed. This is the menu. Baby tuna rolls. So good. Station has its own self-serve tea. Seaweed and the rice is so fresh. How is this my life right now? It's just going on a bit of a tour of the town with all the other artists. We're going to go meet all of the local shop owners and introduce ourselves because it's a really small town. I can't wait to connect with them. Already everyone is so kind and beautiful and welcoming, and I feel so lucky. Some of the students at the local school here grow their own organic vegetables and they've invited us over for lunch. It just sounds like the most beautiful wholesome thing. We're going to go to the handmade confectionery store where they make all these beautiful mochi sweets and treats, which I cannot wait to try. Here's what I'm wearing today. This is just a t-shirt. I brought a spare long sleeve in my bag just in case it gets chilly, but it feels pretty warm today. It's got a jazz band on it, which I love. It's from a Melbourne brand called Mutima. These are my current favorite jeans. I just feel like they're the perfect color and cut. My little rim slippers and this jacket, which I bought in Tokyo last time I was here. I just went into my new local cafe for the first time. It's right next to the studio and I got a matcha.
I don't know why they can be so bumpy and still easy to throw. 30-40 pounds. Where is your S clay thing? So you have to keep track of it and make.
Got a clay delivery.
Is the white between the.
They grew the rice. Fresh oranges. Orange is gorgeous.
Australia ever again, so like
I just went past the grocery store on my way home, so I thought I would show you some of the fun things that I got. So I got this packet of assorted miso soups. I think some are tofu, some are seaweed, soba. These are my favorite kind of noodle in Japan. They are made with 100% buckwheat and the quality looks beautiful. Chocolate covered almonds, just to nash on in the studio while I'm working. Fresh mandarins. I'm pretty sure it's getting into citrus season because I just walked past an orange tree. So all of the oranges and mandarins look perfect. Chamomile tea, some cinnamon, a red apple. I got a green apple from there the other day and it was one of the best apples I've ever had in my life. The fruit here is so sweet. So I just want to try all of it. This hair mask I tried last year when I came and it is the best hair mask. If you guys come to Japan, you need to get this. Toothpaste, which I think it said is apple chamomile flavor when I tried to translate it, but we will wait and see. I found some matcha flavored lollies. I've got a matcha flavored ice cream and I want to try it. I got this Hello Kitty spoon to use for my ice cream. It's delicious and so creamy. Watching the sun come up behind the mountains. This is my view from my room. I'm on my balcony at the moment. I'm so in awe of everything around me right now. Journal spot. Extra blankets and they're so cozy. Today's brekkie spot in the garden. Shopping for strawberries at the grocery store and I went to the checkout with my punnet. The lady working there noticed that one of them was like a little bit dented, so she literally sent someone all the way to the other side of the store to go fetch me a fresh punnet. I was just thinking this would never happen in Australia. All the people in Japan are just so kind. Like I feel like that's a very good indication of what people are like here. I think today is very much like a settling in day. Orientation meeting with all of the artists, just getting settled in. We might go see the studios, pick our spot, get some bikes. Some of the sweetest, most beautiful strawberries that I've ever had. My bag arrived. I sent it here direct from the airport. It took 2 days to arrive and it was like $25 Australian, which is pretty cheap considering I didn't have to like take it on the train and lug it around with me. I'm here for a while, so I really want to make sure I settle in, make the space my own, have everything really clean and organized and in its rightful spot. So let's unpack. I have some cupboards here, so I need to like sort through all my clothes, sort out my skincare. Inside is one very special thing. It feels very full circle that I can have my matcha, which is from Japan, and I want to try share it with all the other artists too and let them try it and see what they think. So I brought my camera matcha bowl. I'm gonna make a little matcha station. I brought this little trinket dish because I thought it would come in handy to put jewellery, keep them really safe on my shelf. But I think I'm gonna do tops in here and then bottoms here. I brought my fragile cat with me. I'm gonna sort out the rest of this later. I'm all rugged up because today we are heading up the mountain to go and see the Anagama for the first time. The Anagama is the kiln that we'll be firing all of our work in at the end of the residency once the pieces have been made, because it's wood fired. So we need a lot of wood in order to actually make it get hot enough to fire the pottery. It feels a little bit chilly this morning and we're only going to get colder going up the mountain, so I've got a few layers of thermals on, feeling very cozy in the house. Really excited to see this kiln for the first time. I don't really know what to expect. I feel like this whole Anagama wood fire part of the residency is what is the most out of my comfort zone because I've never done anything like it before and I just want to embrace it. Don't want to have anything particularly in mind for what I want to come out of it because I know that it's a very natural process, and using this kiln is sort of part of the art of making the pieces rather than being stuck to my usual style. Like for example, this bowl was made in it. The firing process actually creates a lot of the textures and colors and decorations, so I really want to lean into that in my work, although I haven't started making anything yet, so we'll see how we go. After that, one of the locals has invited us over for lunch. He's apparently an incredible chef. So I am very, very excited for that. I think it will be much needed after doing all of the work on the mountain. I've never chopped wood before in my life, so we will see how that goes. Hopefully I'm strong enough. This is very different to the usual fit check because I'm going up the mountain. The goal is warmth and being weatherproof.